Shamsudapur. Now you read again.
I cannot see. You do not share it, Prabhuji.
Prabhuji, it is not visible.
It is not visible because you have not shared it, Prabhuji.
Now?
No, yes, Prabhuji, yes.
Go
No,
ahead.
Prabhuji, it is blackout. It is blackout, Prabhuji.
Read.
Prabhuji, it is not visible.
Again not visible, huh?
Yes, because it's black strip, something black strip.
Now?
Now, same problem, Prabhuji.
What happened?
Prabhuji, same problem.
Now?
No, Prabhuji, no problem, Prabhuji.
No problem.
No problem. Stop sharing, Prabhuji.
Now?
No problem, Prabhuji.
Coming now?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Read now, read.
Prabhupada, no? Being inquisitive about the ultimate source of happiness is the standard of human life. That inquisitiveness cannot be found in the cats and dogs and animals. Sorry, Prabhuji. And unless a person becomes inquisitive about the ultimate source of happiness, he is an animal, not a human being. 99.9% of all people are not inquisitive in this way. They're searching after happiness, but they're not inquisitive about the ultimate source of happiness.
So they are being baffled.
So they're being baffled.
Yeah.
I didn't.
Go ahead further.
Okay, na Prabhuji. Abhi devotee rahega.
Okay, fine. I'll explain it a little bit. So did you understand something, Shamsundar Prabhu, from this?
I understood that it is talking about, Prabhupada is saying that people who are not inquisitive or is not thinking, they're like cats and dogs, because the cats and dogs are not inquisitive. And they're searching for happiness. And sorry, let me say it in order. I did not say it in order. So, yes. Cats and Prabhupada said that cats and dogs are do not inquisitive or do not think inquisitive. So we should what was the word? Inquisitive, huh? We should be inquisitive, not just be like cats and dogs who are not inquisitive. And people who 99.9% of people do not think think inquisitively. We should be thinking inquisitively to get the ultimate happiness. People do not think, and they look for happiness.
They look for
Happiness.
Yeah, so inquisitive about what? Inquisitiveness is okay, but in being inquisitive about ultimate source of happiness. That is the most important.
Source of it.
Yeah. So when people are not inquisitive about ultimate source of happiness, they simply become like cats and dogs only. So cats and dogs, they just go for immediate pleasures.
Yes.
Immediate pleasures. Like a child is given in one hand, say 500 rupees note, and in another hand is given 2 chocolates. What the child will take?
Eating the chocolate.
Yeah, but what Shamsundar will take?
I will take nothing. I will take the 500 rupees.
Yeah, because Shamsundar is not child.
And give it to Jagannath.
Yeah, Shamsundar is not child. He's a 80-year-old man.
In 10 years old man.
In wisdom. Prabhupada said this. In Krishna consciousness, 8-year-old boy can have the wisdom of 80-year-old man. In Krishna consciousness.
Oh, so a 10-year-old boy can have the knowledge of 100 years old man.
Intelligence, wisdom.
Wisdom.
You are 20 years?
Oh, I am 10 years. Yes, Prabhuji.
Good. Just so you can easily tell that you'll take 500 rupees. Yes. So go ahead, devotee. It seems.
Yes, Prabhuji. Devotee. It seems as if the very things that they think will make them happy turn out to be causes of misery.
Hmm.
Srila Prabhupada. Yes, for example, in the name of happiness, they have invented the motor car. But when two motor cars crash head on, life is lost. Yet people aren't inquisitive enough to ask. We have invented the machine for happiness. So why has the disaster? Where Prabhuji? Where was I? Where was I? I lost my place. Where a disaster? How did the disaster happen? They do not have the intelligence to ask the question. They simply go on searching for after happiness in the material world. And when we say no, not in that way, come this way to Krishna consciousness and you'll find the real happiness. They laugh. Ha 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 ha.
Hmm. So basically, they will want happiness by trying to invent so many varieties of things. But in spite of all their attempts, again, their happiness is baffled. They don't get happiness actually. Like they invented
Yes.
motor cars, and after that, what is happening? The motor car accident happens. And so many people die also. And then pollution also happens. Air pollution, all that also. Then also is a problem. There's so many issues. So, like that, can you give some example how the modern man tries to become happy, but the very attempt to become happy actually becomes further cause of misery?
Yes,
Any-
Prabhuji, like a person is wants happiness in the phone, so he goes to Instagram. Example: I do not go on Instagram, Prabhuji. Just an example. I saw in a documentary or something that they go to Instagram, they see some things, and they get depression. Why? Who knows? So they're looking for happiness, but actually they get sadness.
What happens when they go to Instagram?
Prabhuji, when they go to Instagram, they get depression, they get sad. They're looking for happiness, but actually they're getting sadness.
Correct. Because Instagram, there's so many varieties of things come, but that actually sometimes agitates their mind. Agitates their
Yes.
mind so much, then they cannot even focus properly. They lose their peace.
Yes.
Yeah. So, any other example, Abhay, you remember, where modern man is trying to become happy, but the very attempt to become happy becomes the cause of distress, misery.
People watch movies for they get
Hmm?
people watch movies but they get sad.
They watch movies, but
They watch movies to get happiness but they become sad.
can't hear you, bro. But what?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Can't they go for movie? Then what happens?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
They go for movie, but what happens?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Can you hear me?
Prabhuji, I can hear you. Can you hear me, Prabhuji?
I can hear you. I'm asking. They watch movie, and then what happens?
They watch movies for happiness.
Then
They watch for happiness, but they cry and become sad.
What becomes red?
In some movies, they watch for happiness. They watch movies for happiness, but they cry.
Okay.
And let me have one more example. People want dogs and cats for their pets. But when they get dogs and cats, they have so many duties. Take them for a walk, then play with them, give them food. They get but if they did not get cats and dogs, they will not get so much parishani or too much problems. So they should. So people want happiness from animals. The moral from this sentence is people want happiness from animals, but actually they get distressed because they have to do so much things for the cats and dogs.
Because they have to.
Because they have to do so much things for the cats and dogs, like give them food, give them water, make a bed for them, take them for a walk, वगैरह वगैरह शुरू हो जाता है.
Correct. Correct. Very good, bro. Very good. Yeah. Like suppose modern day people want to get solution of their disease. No, they take medicines. But when after taking medicines, people develop sometimes different kinds of disease. Side effects happen. So trying to become
Yes, yes,
happy by getting rid of the disease, but then
like
side
yes.
effect for the problem also happens. Correct? This also happens. Then
19
modern
vaccine.
science they invent bombs, nuclear weapons, bombs. They think that by that they will, remain safe and healthy. But what happens? War happens. So many people die. So they're inventing
Yes.
so many things, but only it's accelerating that. Instead of helping us to come out of the clutches of birth and death, or to
Yes.
transcend death, they are accelerating death actually. So, so many
Yes.
ways they are getting frustrated. So in the material world, you always try to find happiness, but it's always you get the opposite. You get opposite.
Like the
So one
vaccine.
example Prabhupada is given here about how the motor car, it gets crashed or it gets there's a pollution like that. So there are always some kind of troubles will come.
And
Yeah.
also like the COVID-19 vaccine. People say you'll get all right by the have a COVID-19 vaccine. Okay, you will get all right by the COVID-19 vaccine, but the problem is we will get fever. This happens, right, Prabhuji?
Yeah. You'll get what?
Fever.
Hmm. Correct. So same way people know fly in the aeroplane so fast they want to go. But then aeroplane crash, then everybody dies sometimes. Like one of the devotees here stayed in temple. So in his childhood, he lost his father, mother, and brother in one car accident. All three at one go. So
Bapra.
because he was like 8 or 10 years old, something like that, 7 years old, something.
So
I don't
now
remember.
what is he doing?
He is working. He is working in Meta. He's a good devotee. He's a very nice devotee. He's 16 now. But when he was a small kid, that time he lost his parents. So his relatives took care of him. So this is what happens. So you want to get material advancement and increase your happiness, but then see, some of the distress comes. You can see that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
This is how the world is.
There was one episode, and also one more thing. People, when they get too much happiness and they're very happy, they will get that much amount of distress. In one
Correct.
document,
Who told you this? Who told you this?
my mother and father.
What happened? So,
I heard this.
huh?
And in many lectures, I heard this.
Okay. So you.
People who want a lot of when people get a lot of happiness, too much happiness, the next day or you will get that much distress.
Yeah, it may not be just next day, but they are bound to get that much unhappy. I'll tell you why it is happening. Like suppose somebody becomes attached to somebody in this world, but then what happens? That death will happen. Death of one of the person. So the degree you are attached and finding happiness to that person, to that degree you will get pain also. That's what happens. Same way you try to enjoy your senses in the youth. When you're young, your hands, legs, so much you're trying to enjoy running and watching movies, so many things. But when you become old, your senses will not cooperate. So you cannot enjoy the way you are enjoying in the young age. So that time you will get that much frustrated because you are attached to
Yeah.
enjoying, but in old age you are not able to enjoy. So that way you get frustrated. But those who are sober in young age also, they are not trying to enjoy, but trying to serve. So in old age also, they can serve what is possible, and they will be happy in a simple way. So this is how Shams Prabhu told that the more you become attached to material happiness, to that degree you will also get material distress also. Okay, go ahead further. Devotee.
Prabhupada devotee. Is it Prabhupada or is it
Okay, one more thing that when we ask people, okay, you come to Krishna consciousness, you'll get real happiness, but they don't agree for it. So they don't have intelligence to ask this question. So they go simply on searching after happiness in the material world. So material world is not a right place to find happiness. Because material world is Krishna says, Dukhalyam Ashashvatam. It is temporary, it's full of miseries. No matter what you do, you cannot become always happy in this material world. You can never be happy in this material world. That's why Prabhupada said, back home, back to Godhead. Because in material world, you cannot find happiness, no matter how much you try. People try so many things, near and near ways people are trying to become happy. But in spite of all their endeavor, they can never become happy. Because that is the nature of material world. Like if you go to Pustakalaya, you will get Pustak, books. If you go to Vidyalaya, you will get Vidya. If you go to, Vastralaya, Vastralaya, you'll get Vastra, you'll get Mantralaya, you'll get all mantris. But when you go to Dukhalaya, then what will you get? Dukhalaya, you'll get only Dukha. You won't get Sukha. You go to a shop, of, then what you can expect? You'll get only milk there, no? Milk or milk products. You cannot get wheat and rice and all in the milk shop, dairy shop. So same way, if you go to material world, which is a place of misery, house of misery, then you can only get misery. You cannot get happiness. But then what a devotee understands, okay, in the material world I will not get happiness, but in spiritual world I will get happiness. So while being in material world, I can connect to spiritual life. How? By chanting, by reading Prabhupada books, by doing services, by touching duties. By Krishna consciousness, we can find real happiness. Because that is Krishna consciousness is not of this world, it is of spiritual world. You getting? So Krishna consciousness can actually make us to be happy. Otherwise, no matter what you do, you can never be happy in this material world. Because the nature of this material world is Dukhalayam. It is always going to be filled with miseries. So many people. Yeah.
Yes, one time I saw a documentary. In the documentary, it was actually the same thing, like you said. People who get a lot of happiness will also get that much distress. One who is very rich will also become poor. One who's poor will get, the person who is very sad will get happiness, and if a person is very poor, he will become rich. So in a documentary, there were three people who were driving a plane, and that plane, it was a trial game, trial flight. People were on the plane, and they have to go to one place and come back to that one place. So what happened was, they were in musty mood. They wanted to play a little bit. So they asked that, can we go in this direction? So actually they had to go 133 degrees. They went 174 degrees. When they went 174, there were too many clouds. So they did not see. They thought that we are going on the correct path. But then they found out that actually we have crashed into a mountain.
They crashed.
They crashed into the mountain.
That was Muktinath?
No. Not Muktinath. It was something else.
Anyway, so why you were telling this point, too?
I'm telling this point because those people were in a mixed mood. They were very happy. They wanted to do something like new things, or like going in different.
That's why another thing what is told is about this world is Padam Vipadam Natesham, it is said. Because at any step there can be danger. So it may look like safe, but any time it may be danger. Like for example, sometimes you go to zoo, there is a place where the lion lives. So if you fall in that, area where the lion lives, big boundary wall, you fall inside the boundary wall, let's say. then what will happen? Now, for some time, you may be enjoying. No, it is nice place, trees are there, water is there, but who is there? Lion sitting there. Any moment he will, capture, he will capture us and will eat us. He will kill us. So same way this material world is, no? So we may be enjoying for time being, but any moment death can come. Any moment some accident can happen. Any moment we can get disease. Any moment somebody can get paralysis. Like one
that
of my,
in
so the point is what I'm trying to say is that this world is designed in a way that nobody can comfortably stay here. Nobody can comfortably stay in this world. So now a devotee, should he become fearful of this world? Tell me. Now nobody can stay permanently in this world. Anytime any danger can happen. Then how a devotee can still be, fearless and happily situated? How? Yes,
how
Abhay.
Prabhuji?
Wait.
Consciousness.
Abhay approval say. Yes, Abhay.
Prabhuji, when listen about it, he will be make sure that he will chant properly and he will get mukti.
Sham Sundar, you can tell.
Yes, I wanted. So two things. One is my example and your question. So your question is that if a person, anyways, I'll just say the answer. So, what can you say the question again?
Question is that this material world is full of misery. Anytime anything can happen, death can happen, problems may come. It's full of misery. So how
We
can a
should not.
devotee still be fearless and happily situated? How a devotee can be fearless and happily situated, even though he is knowing anytime anything can happen, which is maybe death, accident, paralysis, disease, anything. Yes.
It's about our karma. Anything can happen anytime. It's about Krishna. We do not know anything. Our job is only one thing. Kali Yuga, what is the main goal? Nam, Hari, Nam, Japa. That's what you have to do. Devotional service, back home, back to border. Ho gaya, khatam. Khatam. Simple.
Yeah. So basically, devotee understands the temporary nature of this world and miserable nature of this world. So devotee will not try to take shelter here. He doesn't make a plan. I have to be here only all the time. He always prepares for going back to God as Shamsar was telling. That means when we always keep focused, that's why we have to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Not in future, now also. Why? Because we don't know in future will be there or not. Many kids also die, many old people die, many young people die, so many people die, so many people get disease. Like when I was in IIT Mumbai, there was one devotee who was staying in Voice. He left the body. Yeah, one in Pune we have one devotee. His daughter left the body at the age of 7 or 8. She got some disease.
From the balcony, actually, in our society, one time in our balcony, someone fell from very high height, 18th floor, something like that. Fell and died.
Yeah. So that's why anything can happen to us. But the devotee knows, but I am not the body, I am soul. So soul cannot get killed. And my relationship with Krishna is eternal. So even though I may die or I may get some kind of problem, I may get some disease, anything can happen. But these things are anyway temporary and it's all full with misery material. But I have to take shelter of Krishna. I have to chant Hare Krishna. I perform devotional service. By that, what happens? The devotee gets the shelter of Krishna. So when you have shelter of Krishna, then amidst all these difficulties and troubles and miseries also, you can remain sheltered, safe, and happy. Just like amidst the ocean, there's so many waves coming and all, so many things. But if you are in the boat, then you don't have trouble. Then you can just sit in the boat and cross over the ocean. It's possible. The same way, when you take shelter of Krishna, in this ocean of material world, which is filled with so many waves of miseries and everything, everything is temporary. But if you take shelter of Krishna, then you can sail across this ocean of birth and death. It's possible. If possible in this one life only, we can perfect our life and we can go back to God. If not, some lifetime also if it takes, but your spiritual journey will continue. So point is that when he's taking shelter of Krishna, when he's taking shelter of devotional service and getting the shelter of the Lord, then even the material world is temporary, it is full of misery, but the devotee is situated in a safe boat.
Yes.
The safe boat is the mercy of Krishna, shelter of Krishna. Then you can remain unaffected. It's like everywhere rain is there. But if you have umbrella, then what happens? Then you're safe. Yeah. And some flood is there, everything. But you have a boat, you're sitting, then you're safe. So Krishna's shelter is like that safe boat or that safe umbrella. Like that. That's why Deho more padachaya. Deho more padachaya. That means we are asking the shade of the lotus feet of the acharyas or Krishna. Then we can remain safe in this miserable material world, temporary material world also. You're getting this point, no? The devotee does not become fearful. Rather, he becomes realistic. He knows, hey, this material world is a dangerous place. Anytime, anything can happen. So better I will always focus upon taking shelter of Krishna. You know? So yeah, otherwise we may be childish, we may be thinking just going, enjoying, but we don't know. Any time, no, any kind of accident can happen, any kind of miseries may come on us, that can happen. Anytime anything can happen. This world is designed like that. So we should not think that this world is very, safe, nice place. I have no problem. No, it's not like that. Anytime, because our body, our ability, everything can be, stopped. We don't know. Sometimes people get paralysis, right?
Yes.
So like I remember one devotee, in Pune we had one Madan Mohan Mohini Mataji, she had got some very severe disease. That her body was, her cells were dying very fast. But she did amazing service, very amazing service. She would preach, she would do worship of the Lord, she would pray, she would write diaries, and she would preach so many ways in Facebook and all that. So because she was completely fearless, because she was feeling such deep shelter of Krishna. So you can see so many live examples like that. So she was just 16, 17, 18 years young girl. But because she was chanting Hare Krishna very seriously, she was taking shelter of Krishna, she was preaching. So she was unaffected. She did not have any worry, no fear. She also told her parents, don't have any fear, because I'm under safe custody of Krishna. So this is how it is. Just like somebody is getting promotion. Government job, sometimes in government job, the parents they will go from one place to another place, keep moving sometimes. So because they are having shelter of the government, so then even though you're transferring from one city to another city, you don't have problem, because another city also there is nice building, there is nice arrangement for everything made. Simply Krishna will make arrangement for us wherever we go. Wherever soul will go in different whatever body, or we'll go to spiritual world, wherever. So we have to focus on taking shelter of Krishna. So when we take shelter of Krishna, we are safe. You're getting this point, no?
Yes, sir.
Itself is a miserable place, a temporary world. So if we are not having spiritual shelter, if we don't have shelter of Krishna, then we can always remain in a fearful state. Just like many people in this world are very fearful of death, they're very fearful of the miseries when they come, they become too troubled, too disturbed, all that happens with them. Because they don't have any option of taking shelter of Krishna. They don't know about it. So that is the problem. You're getting this point?
In one lecture, one he asked Maharaj, and it was in Hindi, so if I can, I'll say it in English. So I'm very scared of death. What will happen while death? Maharaj said, "Do not worry about death. Just do Hari Nama, Hari Nama." It was a Brajavasi, so they said, "Do Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna, Hari Nama," and you'll go back home back to.
Yeah, that's what it should be. Yes, correct. So that faith in Krishna, the shelter in Krishna, that is only going to be our saving grace, and by that we'll remain always safe. So I'll stop here. So I have sent in the message also, because many of the devotees are not joining. So I will observe for 3 days, and in 3 days, if I don't find many devotees joining, then I will not continue these classes. I will say bye bye to all.
No,
Yeah,
no, no,
because
no, no, no. Let everybody go. You and me can have a good class. Complicated medium class. That is fine.
Us four, yes. We four can have class.
what is it?
Yeah,
Complicated what?
complicated.
We'll all have-
Why? Because like
Yeah, we can
this
all
is
have class. I mean,
class. What
Oh.
you're giving this is very easy for other people. There it is like on their level, but for us we think it's very easy. Please teach us something higher so we can also understand more.
yeah.
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu. So I will observe for next 3 days, Prabhu. So if you are able to join in time,
Yeah.
then fine. So if suppose I find only 2 devotees joining, say Abhay, or whatever, 7 joins, 2, 3 of you, then I will just keep them in the group. Others I will remove from the group, because no point having so many people in the group and they don't join. Because ours is like every day we have certain section to cover. Like today I covered some few things.
Yeah.
I found only 2 of you were there, no? Sham Sundar Pranab.
You mean 3? Wait, you mean 3?
No, Gopalpur came only on and off. I think maybe 5-10 minutes only you were there in the entire class.
I was there for, I joined at, what's my joining time? Yeah, I joined at 10:08.
No. You joined quite late, bro. You
It was
joined
10:08.
after 10:30 you joined, and but you are not there also. In between you went out also.
I was there since 10 because otherwise this is wrong because it's showing that I joined at 10.
No, but
10:08.
it doesn't show up. It was not coming in. Your Zoom window was missing.
What?
So maybe hardly for 10 minutes you might be there, bro, overall.
I was listening the whole time.
I don't
I
know,
know.
but there was no Zoom window, but bro. And how will you listen?
What do you mean Zoom window? I've been here. What do you mean, like my face?
No,
My video?
window itself was missing.
What? But I've been here.
It was showing it was showing only 3 participants for most of the time.
Yes.
3? It
Correct?
was?
Sham?
For
Wait,
half
what?
of the class was 3. Yeah. 15 minutes was 3 people. Then somehow 4 people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I don't know, we have weak signal or what? What happened,
Yeah.
Sham?
No, it could be my. Oh, sorry. Are you talking to me or him? Because
No, Shamsundar, you said something?
No, Prabhuji. I said nothing.
Okay, what are you saying, Gopal bro?
oh, I was just saying that maybe it could be because I definitely clearly remember doing at 10:08. Unless maybe it's internet connection because mine is low, so it could be that, right? Or something because I 100% remember it was 10:08 when I joined.
10:08.
Yes, I 100% remember.
No, Prabhu. It was
Maybe
surely
it was
after 10:30.
maybe it was some internet problem because my internet is also very bad right now.
Yeah, but you're so far, living outside so far. So it will be difficult for you to come.
Oh my Prabhuji. Okay. Oh, right. I can do that. I forgot about that.
No, it was very difficult thing to get in the idea.
Oh my. Okay, Prabhuji.
That's a
It's very hard. It's definitely very hard. Okay, I'll come downstairs tomorrow morning.
It's a definitely very hard idea, no?
Okay, no, it is not. I know I could have come downstairs.
No, you said something. Definitely, you said what? You said something. It is definitely very. I could not hear.
Easy to come.
Easy to come. Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I could have. I forgot about that. I forgot I could just come.
It is very hard to come.
So, what do you remember, Gopal, from today's session? Tell me.
What are you saying? I can't hear
What do you remember from today's session?
Your voice is breaking up.
Huh?
Your voice is breaking up.
What did you learn? What did you learn from today's session?
It's still breaking up. I can't.
What did you learn from today's session? I'm asking.
It's still breaking up. It's not.
What do you? I'm putting on the chat.
Oh, okay.
I was about to do that, Prabhuji. Put it on the chat.
I can hear Shamsundar Prabhu good, but I can't hear him.
Prabhuji is saying, what did you understand today in this class? Simple. In this class.
Well, you can say that my Wi-Fi was bad, actually.
Huh?
Okay, my Wi-Fi was bad. That's all I'm going to say.
Shamsundar, what? No, but I not find you much. I only found you for 5 minutes. So.
I'll be there tomorrow.
In between, you were not there, Gopal.
I know.
Correct, no?
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I got tired because I was doing my DT worship earlier in the mornings.
Yes, Shamsundar.
What, Prabhuji?
You all can be very straightforward with me. No need to have any kind, because I am very reasonable person. It's a genuine reason if you may be tired. So you can be very straightforward.
Yeah.
You don't have to have any fear to tell me. Even if you don't attend full class and you tell me, oh, I somehow did not feel like attending class, so I did not. I will be okay. I'm very happy. No problem, because you are very straightforward. But if you are not straightforward, then I won't be so happy. So just be very straightforward. Whatever the case may be, you feel tired, you're not able to come, you are
You smash the
sick,
sofa in your house.
your mood is off, you're feeling bored. Be very straightforward.
You
I have
smash the
one
sofa in your house and you can't come now because you have to clean up the mess.
Sorry?
I was like any reason. You in anger you jumped up on a fan and completely obliterated it, and then now you have to clean the mess.
In anger, you jumped off the fan. What?
In anger you jump on the fan, break it, and now you have to clean it up.
Oh, this happened today?
No. I'm just giving an example. You should be very straightforward. Even if you break a fan in your house and even if you break a fan in your house and can't come.
Too bad example. Too bad example. Too bad example. Too bad example.
That's why I think in Boston, in many rooms, you don't have fans, I think.
I mean, in the temple hall we do. I mean, but
So in many
anything
rooms,
is straightforward. Even if you throw a mattress off Burj Khalifa, still tell him.
Baapre.
sorry, even if you?
Throw a mattress off Burj Khalifa, still tell him.
No, I could not hear. Shamsa, what did you say?
Then what if someone threw a mattress from Burj Khalifa?
Here. Even if somebody throws?
A mattress off Burj Khalifa still be straightforward. Even if you do that.
Yeah, I'm not able to get it somehow. Even if you throw what? Mattress.
A mattress off Burj Khalifa still be straightforward with Bhagavad Prabhu.
Burj Khalifa. What is that Burj Khalifa?
Tallest building in the world.
Okay, Prabhuji.
In the world.
Gopal, let me say everybody. Okay, Prabhuji. So Burj Khalifa building. So Gopal is saying, if you threw a mattress from Burj Khalifa.
What is Burj Khalifa? I don't know.
It's a
The tallest
building.
building.
Gopal wants to be straightforward, na? Gopal wants to be straightforward. So Burj Khalifa is a building or like a building. So to be straightforward, he's saying, what if a person threw a mattress from Burj Khalifa? Simple. Straightforward.
I'm saying if you throw a mattress from Burj Khalifa, still tell. Like if you or Abhay Prabhu threw a mattress off Burj Khalifa, or if you took water, or if you emptied out the whole ocean and dumped it all on your sofa as a prank, still be straightforward with him. That's the reason you couldn't attend
Dump the
class.
whole ocean on the sofa.
Yeah, dump the whole ocean on the sofa. Still tell Raghav Prabhu that you can't attend because of this. Still be straightforward, no matter what he would do.
Dump the whole ocean to the sofa and where? And where?
Start opening the dark.
What?
This is
Dump the whole ocean where? Sofa and second thing is?
If
Yo.
dump the whole
Prabhuji is writing on the chat.
I'm writing it. Sofa.
Prabhuji, it is actually too straightforward, Prabhuji. Too straightforward.
Too straightforward.
Prabhuji, I have one straightforward thing. Are we done with the class?
Yes, bro.
Okay.
Why do you want to know? Be straightforward about that.
Prabhuji, we will stay full night on a meeting.
Okay, I'll stop.
Just stop telling me. If you dump the whole ocean
If
on
you
your sofa,
dump the whole ocean on your, if you dump the whole ocean on your sofa, you still be straightforward with Prabhu.
with Prabhuji,
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, that's it.
Also, if you jump off, if you jump off your building and start throwing windows at passerbys, still tell Raghav preferable. I'm done.
Maybe you made a crime. What is that emoji?
Okay, we'll stop here, Prabhu. We'll stop here. Huh? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Vachagalpadra.
So, Prabhu, you can.
No.
So, these two verses you can memorize, Shamsundar Prabhu and Abhay Prabhu and Gopal Prabhu. I gave yesterday 2 verses, right?
I memorized them.
I
Okay.
have not memorized because I don't want to.
Which one should I tell? Which one should I tell first?
Whatever you want to.
Prabhuji, this is too straightforward.
Okay, we'll stop here. Tomorrow you can memorize and
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
I mean,
Krishna,
today you
Krishna.
can
Hare
memorize and tomorrow you can tell. Shamsundar, did you attempt to memorize those verses? Okay.
It is very straightforward.
You can try. Try today. Hare Krishna.